4, 3, 2, 1. Joe Rogan countdown. Boom. What's up? All right, let's see. How's the sound? 1. Joe Rogan countdown. Boom. What's up? All right, let's see. How's the sound? All right, cool. As long as I talk loud, I think I'm good. Where did my music go? No, I don't want to hear the sound on that. I want to hear the sound on the one song I'm going to play and repeat the whole time. All right, what's up, guys? Garrett here with Self-Taught Dev. We're about to build the monthly project for July. It is Stonks. You work for a company named Stonks, and they want you to build a stock quote getter. So we are using... where's the API we are using? I have way too many tabs open all the time. That probably shouldn't be up. Did I close the API? I had it open a second ago. There it is. All right. I need to post this link in Discord real quick too, right? So let's look at YouTube. I am redesigning my portfolio too. I don't have it pulled up, so I can't show you guys. Dang. Live monthly project build, July. My latency is super low. That's awesome. All right, so let's throw that in here and tag everybody. I need somebody to like set up my streams for me. I need to hire people so I can grow my tiny little business. All right, so first off, we have to shout out Radioactive Tuna in Discord. Is this yours? Yes, this one's yours. So these are people that already built the app and submitted it in Discord. You're gonna have, this project's gonna be up in Discord until the 31st, and then I'm making a new one on the 1st. So you have until then to build it, but these are people who've already submitted it. So let's test it out, make sure it works here. Let's do IBM, that's a stock, right? All right, cool. So we get this, so no chart implemented, but we get the stock data. So almost there. Did he try to implement that? Is there like an error or anything? Maybe, I'm not sure what those warnings are from, but he got halfway there. So high five, awesome work on that. And then shout out to Gamily Burgos. I'm sorry I butchered your name. I suck with names. It looks really similar though. So look, they both got the mock-up matching, really, really nice. Purple bar and everything. And then if we search, let's try lowercase. Can you do lowercase? Awesome, so he converts it to uppercase and he's got the candlestick chart. High, like super awesome points for that. What does this do? Oh, you can print it, save it as JPEG? Awesome. From canvas.js. He figured it out. Nice. I think I might try and do this with D3 because that's what somebody in Discord was recommending, but super awesome work on that. Good job, man. Proud of you guys. All right, so don't need that, don't need that. That's my API key. I probably shouldn't let you guys see that. So we're gonna drag that over here really quick and then close that one. And then this is the documentation for the API we're using. It's AlphaVantage. It lets you pull, we're using the time series daily. So we're gonna pull like the daily. It's gonna have the open, the close, the high, the low, and the volume for the day. The limitations on this API, you can only make 5 requests per minute. And then I think like a couple hundred requests per day. I think it's like 500 per day, but we can get it figured out within those parameters. So this is what we need here. This link. Cat, don't claw my chair. All right. We're gonna, I don't know how I'm gonna go about not showing you guys my API key. So we'll figure that out when we get to it. What's up, dude? Texas it's hot. I just went for a run before this. I got to 1.5 miles. Slowly getting a little bit better at cardio, man. I've been stuck on a mile for like a month, and I was listening to David Goggins, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Because what would happen is I'd run and my feet start hurting, but I figured it out. If you stretch, stretching actually helps, surprisingly. And it made my feet not hurt, and I could get more than a mile. All right, so also, what's up, other people? I don't want to butcher your names, so I don't want to. I can try to butcher your names if you all are cool with that. But I got the app set up already. I think we called it Stonks, right? Boom. So we're gonna code that, open that up in VS Code here. And we are gonna zoom out. I was taking a picture, zoomed in for my portfolio redesign. All right, we have the base level create React app stuff here. So we're gonna go through and delete the stuff we're not gonna use. Sure, allow. I don't know what that is. Move to recycle bin. We don't need the logo here. We don't need service worker. We don't need setup test. And then public. I don't want. I guess we can keep all that. Doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so we are gonna make a components folder inside src. And then here is the project. So what components are we gonna have? We're gonna have like a stock data component and then a chart component. So we'll make stock data, right? Yeah, and then we'll have chart, except we need to make that capitalized because we need to be consistent. What is this? Oh, that's the just base level CSS stuff. All right, so we got app.js and then we have index.js. We don't need service worker. We don't need that. Let's save and see what else we broke when we were deleting stuff. It's npm start, right? All right. Failed to compile because we got to remove logo. That's an app, right? So we'll take that out, and we don't need that or any of this stuff. So save. Cool. So we are running now. I'm gonna move that over there. I don't know what's on these sticky notes, but I don't want you guys to see that, so we're gonna close those. And then, do I need to close anything else? Don't think so. I think we're good to go now. All right, so we're also gonna have a, do we need a header component? We're only gonna use it once. Yeah, sure, we'll make a header component, why not? All right, and then we're gonna just copy that in, so I think we can just do like index.js, right? And then we'll do chart styles CSS. Nope, that's not right. I'm trying a new way of organizing my stuff that was on the React docs that I need to do because it's better. New file, so like chart.css, and then we'll have index.js in there, and then we'll have index.js in stock data, and then right here I think we can just get rid of header, and then we can do import. It's in the, we go up a directory, right? No, it's in the same directory. So components slash, this is the header, so we're going for header. And then in here, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna change this to header, and we're gonna import React from React, right? Why is that underlined? Am I not doing that right? Import React from React, that is correct. We're gonna save, where were we at? Header, right? Oh no, deleted too much. Ah, get it right, there we go, cool. Export default, why is it? I feel like it's better to just do that. Why aren't you just exporting default function header up there instead of having it in the bottom line? What is this play button on YouTube? It's just a button? Cool. All right, so this is gonna be called header. In here, that's called app, so that's good. We're importing, header is declared, but the value is never read. Header is defined, but never used. So we're gonna have header right here, right? Does that work? Sweet, it does. Okay, I gotta turn my fan on because I'm still super hot and running. But I have to angle my fan weird because if the fan's blowing on the mic picks it up and it sounds super weird while I'm coding stuff. All right, so where's the page we have our project on? This one, right? Boom, so we got that. Awesome. So first thing we're gonna build is the header. So in header in here, we're gonna add another file called header.css. And then right here, we're gonna have an image that we are gonna export from. I guess we don't need an image, huh? That can just be like a, because we want this to be the H1 for, do we? No, this can be the H1. Yeah, so we'll have an H1 here called Stonks. And then on the right, we are gonna have an input type equals text, placeholder equals search, ... And then, do we need anything else in there? Probably, but that's what I think of off the top of my head. So, Stonks, search, and we can type stuff, cool. And then we need a button on there too, right? Because we don't want to send a search request every time we type a letter. Otherwise, we'll overwhelm the API with requests. Claim your API key, I've already got that, so I don't need that screen. All right, so, right, I guess we're gonna wrap this in a form. And put that there, and then we'll put a button, search, right? Yeah. Boom, cool. And then we will style that in a little bit. So now we're gonna go do our stock data. We're just gonna copy that, put it in here, and this will be stock data. And then here we are gonna need, what are we gonna send into this? We're gonna send the whole object because I don't wanna have to pick it apart until I get to this part. So we're gonna have stock data object. So we are destructuring that. We're not gonna, I guess, I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get to that. Const equals, what's up, Lakshan? Lakshan? I'm awful with names. I apologize, guys. Please forgive me. And then we're gonna stick that in state here with a hook. So we'll have stock data and then set stock data. Do we even need a hook for that? I think so, because otherwise it won't update. But if we can use effect, and then it'll update whenever we pass new data, right? So use effect. And then up here we need to import use effect from the React library. I'm using user effect, not use. Why is that still underlined? Oh, because that's messed up. And then we'll do use, is it use state, right? GitHub. If you guys have any questions about what I'm doing, let me know. And I will try to explain stuff. I'm looking back at old code right now to see something real quick. Header. What was not working? Oh, right, we were trying to see, it's use state, right? Yeah. So use state, and then we'll import use state here, and then that'll just be empty for now. We don't need that console log in there anymore. My fan's not turning towards me. Ah! All right, so save that. All right, now, this is stock data. So what do we need in here? We need to have the date. And then what is our object even gonna look like that we get back? Where's the API? One. I need to not ever have this many tabs open. There we go. All right, so this is what the object will look like. So we'll get time series daily. I think we're just gonna jump back to app.js to where we make the API request, and we're gonna do that when it first runs. So we'll need use, we might just copy that from here because I don't like retyping stuff. except for this because it's not too long. So we'll do use effect, and then I want to have a dot prettier RC, and we're just gonna put an empty object in there. So now it'll style my stuff all nice when I save. Look at that, boom, beautiful. I do know React hooks. I just keep forgetting if it's use state or there's something else I always get it mixed up with for some reason. Oh. All right, so I don't know, like half my brain's asleep still for some reason. So we're in the app, right? So we've got use effect. So we're gonna do, I have to look back at my old code a lot because I don't remember stuff. I just reference my old code in GitHub to see what I needed to use. Do you use any libraries for OAuth or authentication like Passport.js? I haven't really done much stuff for authorization yet, but I'd probably use Passport.js. Anybody else have any opinions on that know more about that than me? That'd be cool. So I'm in, I need to just steal a fetch request from here. So we go to SRC, we go to app.js where I'm making fetch requests. Nope, I'm using Axios here, huh? See, like I don't remember the syntax for a fetch request. JavaScript, fetch request. See, that's just what we need right there. Boom. All right, so we'll just paste that in there. And then where are we sending this? So we need the route for the API, which is gonna be this. And then we'll just stick that right there. And then we want to close that off and then add stock. Oh wait, that needs to be single quotes plus stock symbol plus the rest of that. And then I guess we do need to have some stuff up here. So we'll do const stock symbol and then set stock symbol equals set state, and it will just be IBM at first because we want it, so we're gonna make it load with a stock in there, and then we also need to import set state, boom, and then API key equals I guess we don't really need the end quote, do we? Wait, what? Oh, it's because API is not defined. That's why it's underlined, huh? And then I think I'm gonna just have, I haven't done this before, so I'm probably gonna mess it up. We're gonna have like env vars, and that's gonna be a .js file, and then we're just gonna export default const API key. Can I do that? We're just gonna export API key, and then down here we'll have that. Does that work? No, we have to export that after, right? And then I'll just stick the API key in here and then never open this file again so you guys don't see my API key. You guys have probably seen it already, but I don't want people trying to use it while I'm live streaming and messing up my build. So it's gonna be that, and then we save, and then we close that file, and then we go back here, and here we import. Actually, let's do let API key equal require. Is this the right way to do this? What file did I stick that in? env vars.js. We don't go up a directory for that. It's in the same directory, so we'll do that. And then why is this underlined? Do I not need that? I don't need that. Okay, cool. API key, unknown word. It's right here. What are you talking about? Oh, that's for my dictionary plugin. I have a dictionary plugin because sometimes when I copy and paste stuff for work, there's spelling errors, and that helps me catch it. What's up, Wells? Dude. Makes me think of Mr. Robot. I needed to see Season 4. I didn't know Season 4 of Mr. Robot was out yet until I was watching it on Amazon Prime, and I got to Season 3. And I was like, holy crap, Season 4 is out and done already. I thought Season 4 came out like this year or something, but now, did I really? I misspell a lot of stuff. I make a lot of mistakes. How's the new job going, by the way, man? How was the first week? Do you feel like you learned a lot? Are you overwhelmed with all the new stuff you gotta learn? Or how's that going? And then I think we can just do that, and we'll go to our app, wherever it is. Where's it at? I need to close stuff, so I don't need that. I don't need that anymore because I have my API key. Do I need any of these? Nope. So we'll close all those. Now we just have the API docs, our app. All right, object is not a function. Or its return value is not iterable. Const function. Is it that require statement? Is that what's throwing it up? Okay, .env_vars.js. Bro, your front-end skills are amazing. I saw your portfolio projects. Thank you, man. The professional projects, those are ones I made at work. There's a lot of stuff, but already got 2 new side projects going that I'm going to propose my job to improve internal stuff. Dude, nice. You're such a good dev. I aspire to be on your level one day. All right. It's saying this line is what's wrong. Is that line wrong? I don't know, but we're gonna need a function here, so let's do const sets, actually get stock data is what we'll use. Or what we'll call it, right? That'll be an arrow function, and then in here we are going to, this is gonna get a stock symbol, because we're gonna pass this function down to our header component. And then that'll get the data from our input field and then give it back to the app so it can make the API requests. So we'll need this fetch request right here. We'll need that in there as well. Should I make a function for the fetch request? I'm using it twice. I don't know. All right, screw it. There's only 9 people in here. I don't think you guys are gonna steal my API key and mess this up while I'm streaming. Why isn't this working? So this is what we got here. We got const API key equals this thing right here. And then we're exporting default API key, right? And then in app, we are requiring that. Do I need to just import that? But then how do I access that? Google, help me out here. So JavaScript, how to import variable from another file. Boom. All right, is it possible to use a variable called first.js inside another file called second.js? Yes, it is. How do we do that though? I would use import blah from path. Oh, okay. So I can just do like import API key from env vars. And then I don't need that one, I don't think. Now does it work? Why is that commented out in this one? Is that commented out? It is commented out. That's not supposed to be there. Am I not making this hook right? What is going on, dude? Why am I so off today? Introducing React hooks. Yeah, see, that's like, what's wrong with that one? Stock symbol. Then it's just import that. What if I don't export this as default? If I just export, can I export const API key equals that? Is that how you do it? And we save that, and then we go back to this. env vars does not contain a default export. Imported as API key. Ten people watching now. Crap, now I gotta hide the API key. That's the line. 9 and 10, that's where the line is. Yeah, Brooks, if you just stay with it though, you'll get there eventually. Yes, you need to destructure on the other side. Import is for CSS. Okay, that's what I thought, right? So in here, we have export default API key. And then we're gonna put that below this, right? And then we save, and then object is not a function. So where's the one I'm looking at? As from inside, global scope. Screw it, we don't even need this. We're just gonna plug in the API key. So no env var, we're not even gonna have that problem anymore. Boom, and then we're just gonna take API key and put that right there and delete this part. All right, and we are good to go now, right? We need to delete that part, and then boom, object or iterable is not a function. Is it? What? I don't understand what's broken here. You can't see anything? Can you guys not see anything? Is my stream dead or something? Please zoom in. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, I'll give you like one level of zoomed in. Set state API. Why am I getting this error? X is not iterable. No, not all of it. On the portfolio. On portfolio, these are ones that I built at work, so that's why they're professional sites. Everything else down here, actually these 3 I built on my own. I just came up with those, and then everything else is from Team Treehouse. But those are from work, so there's that. React. Object is not a function. Where is this broken at? If I leave that blank, then does it work? Object is not a function, or its return value is not iterable. Why is it saying there's an error in that line? Thank you, man. Appreciate that. The love for my videos. I'm glad they like help people out and are not just a complete waste of time. Honestly, I'm just happy if I get like 10 views on a video, man. You gotta have low expectations in life. Then when you go above those expectations, you're like, yes! And that's how you maintain happiness throughout life. Low expectation. Right, I think it's this right here. Stock symbol is not defined. Cool. So we'll just, can we comment that one line out? And then we'll put IBM here. And then that needs to be this. And then a plus there and save. And then, okay, so it is, what is wrong with that? Const stock symbol set state IBM. What is wrong with my hook there? We need a plus there. Oh, nope, not that. But now it breaks again. Object is not a function, or its return value. I don't need that up either. That's another wasted space. Yeah, but it's not a problem with the API call. Like that was, the API is good. It's just, it's the something with the hook, I think, huh? Because it's saying that line's wrong. Because if we comment out, if we comment that out and we do IBM plus that, and then we save, and then we go back to our thing. Did we comment out the hook? We didn't. Because if we comment out the hook, then we're good, then it works. And then if we inspect it right here, am I console logging data? So I should be getting stuff here, right? Is that right? Is that what I'm doing wrong? That's what I'm doing wrong, huh? Don't need that. Oh god, that was it. See, that's what I always get mixed up. Set state and use state. That's what I meant earlier. So, good catch. Thank you for that. See, group coding works way better than coding alone. Dude, I think one day we might try to like pair code, and I'll let one of you guys build the project, and I'll just kind of sit behind your shoulder and read off comments and that kind of thing. All right, so we're not getting a response from the API though, huh? Because this should run when it starts, right? I need to reorganize these tabs. Search. Right? It's like the tiniest spelling mistakes that get it wrong. Ooh, good call. I'm probably gonna do that. Use memo or use reducer. I watched a video on use reducer once. I've not actually used them though. I need to, because that would be good to learn. And let's see. So we get the, I'm gonna change this to like res, because I like using res better, because it makes me think of that one DJ. And then data, we console log the data, right? So let's do console log API fetching. And then is that showing up? That's not even showing up. Am I not? Okay. Refresh that. Why is use effect not running? What am I doing? Why is this not working at all? Oh god. MOB programming? Ooh. So I need to learn those. I finished Udacity's nanodegree program, but they don't talk about hooks or anything. They don't talk about any of the like current stuff with React. So I don't know how much of what I learned is outdated as far as like Redux, because I've never used Redux before I took their program. So One. Yeah, but even without the dependency array thing, it should still at least console log API fetching, huh? What's the dependency? Is it this? I usually just leave that blank and it works all right. That's what you guys were talking about, right? And then stock symbol would be here. And then right here where you're gonna console log that. And we're also going to set stock symbol to... Oh wait. We need another one for stock data. Set stock data, and then this will just be empty for now. All right, so what did I miss in chat here? Okay, the blank is only on page load. Well, component initial render. Hello, thanks for being live. Thank you, Ali. I appreciate that. So I've got the dependency array thing here, right? And stock symbol is the dependency because that's right here. So if that changes, we want this to rerun. And then here, why isn't it console logging anything? Stock symbol is assigned a value we never use, blah, blah, blah. We are in app. Did I save? Is that what it was? Reload. Okay, so we got that. Why can I not code today? Jeez. And we have header loading. We're gonna do H1 test. Oh, nope, don't want speech recognition. Why are we on the /? Route? Why, wait, so this test isn't showing up. Did I not save? Okay, there we go. There it is. Function, time series, data, daily, and symbol equals stock symbol, output, full, API key. We have my API key, but the fetch request doesn't even matter. It should at least console log this. All right, time to look back at other stuff we've made. What is a project that I know I used hooks in? I have a lot of repositories. I need to rename a lot of these because a lot of them are like Udacity project or Team Python project or whatever. I think I used hooks in... I know I used hooks in this one, or not hooks. I know I used a fetch request in here because this is for the front-end masters project. Which one did I use it in? Did I use it in app? Nope, that's not it. Is it details? Or we can just do like React use effects, right? To see what I'm doing wrong. Do I have just like it's USE-EFF-ECT? Nope, it's spelled right. If I put that there, that's the same as that pretty much. So everything's spelled right. Boom, boom. Why is it not working? That's spelled wrong. Huh. All right, so what we're gonna do is just work on another section of the project and then come back to this and eventually I'll figure it out. All right, so in header here, we are getting stock data. we're also passing down this get stock data function. So we're going to have that in here, and then we're going to have on press. We're going to do an arrow function, and then we're going to call that. And in here, we need to get the symbol. I do need to do TypeScript, man. So I kind of tried to use it in this mobile flashcard project thing, and Udacity rejected it the first time because they were like, hey, this is written in TypeScript, it's supposed to be in JavaScript. I'm like, it's kind of the same language, but if you look at the files, like they're all TypeScript files or .tsx, but I didn't use TypeScript in like 95% of it. So I'm gonna go back through later and learn TypeScript and convert this to TypeScript, because it's built with React Native. So it's like a mobile, it's an app on your phone, which is kind of awesome. But I'm planning on learning TypeScript next, because that'll help out a lot. And then in here we'll do document.query selector input, because there's only going to be one input on our page, .value, and then that will get the symbol they put in. Is it on press or on submit with a button? On click? Yeah, that's right. So now, except we're not going to do that. We're going to test it. So we're going to do console log document.query selector.value thing. So save, and then we go to our project here. Well, let's do IBM and look at our dev tools. Still nothing there from the console logs, and we click on it, and then on submit we need to do prevent default. I think we need to take that and move it in here, and we'll do on submit. Prevent default like a function thing, right? I think there needs to be an arrow function, right? Prevent default, and then we want to console log that stuff. All right, save, and then here we refresh to make sure we have the latest stuff, IBM, and then when we submit this, it shouldn't reload. It doesn't, cool, and it doesn't console log to. Is this the dev tools for the right page? That would have made sense if it didn't work. Why is there a slash question mark after that? So we're not console logging anything. Why are none of my console logs working? If I just go here and do console log tests, and then save, and then refresh, and in inspector. Oh my god, it's because I'm in warnings and not messages. Holy crap. God, I hate when I make stupid mistakes like that and waste like an hour. Ah, Jesus. I didn't make 500 requests already, did I? Well, I was not paying attention. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. All right, so back to app. So everything's working. So we don't need to console log that. We need to wait like literally 60 seconds before we send another request though. So we can console log data still, and set stock data would be good. Dev tools, so this is the API stuff, right? So we got time series daily. Where'd it go? What just happened? Did my thing freeze? I think my inspector froze because it's getting a lot of data. Or it's trying to render a lot of data, maybe. I don't know. That was weird. Where's the API? I don't think I need full. I think I just need this one, huh? What is that versus full? Yeah, I just need this one. So what is the difference there? Output size. So if we just remove the output size parameter and just have API key, and then in our React app we are gonna load, and it did, and we got time series data here. Sweet. So now we got the data finally. That was a headache and a half. All right, so this is what it looks like. So we need to grab, we're just gonna copy the property path of this, and then in our stock data, what is that path? It's that. So it's, what are we gonna do here? We're setting stock data. So stock data would be that big object. And then we need to pass stock data down to we'll have an H2 here that is stock symbol, and that will be STOCK SYMBOL. What are you talking about? It's not defined. It's this right here. Oh god. Oh god, having dyslexia like a little bit is really bad. All right, and then right here we're gonna import our stock data component, and we're gonna pass it data, which is gonna be the stock data. And then that'll be the big object we get. And then right here, we just need to import stock data from components / stock data. And then I don't think we have stock data. Okay, we do, cool. And then we get stock data. And then we're gonna go back to our app, and we're gonna remove this console log because we don't want that there. We're gonna put the console log in stock data. Use effect would have access to that, right? So console log stock data. We don't need that hook there. It's actually stock data object, right? So now when we look here, it's undefined because we're just gonna call this data, and then we save. Now we have it, boom. All right, cool. So that whole refreshing every time is gonna put us close to the API thing, maybe. Like the limit. Have you ever heard Elm? I have heard of Elm. I have never tried it before though. There's a lot of stuff I need to try and learn. Like the first 7 or 8 months I was working as a dev. Actually, like the first 4 months, I was just pretty complacent and I wasn't learning new stuff. And then I got back on Team Treehouse, started learning more stuff there. Found free front-end masters, started learning stuff there. And then the past like month and a half or 2 months, I've been doing the Udacity Nano degree to learn like Redux and more React stuff and React Native. And up next is Typescript, because that'll help a lot of my spelling errors out. Plus, I really like that Typescript's just like, hey, this is what this component is expecting as props. That's a really cool thing to have. All right, so we're not using use state, right? Actually, I think we're going to, because otherwise our stuff won't re-render when we make a call. So right here, we're going to do set stock data to data, and then we're going to console log it. And then it's not set state, it is use state. So we'll use state there. No, I don't want to open that in an external website. this, are we in header still? No, we're not. Okay. So what data are we getting out of here? So we're going to need the date. So we're just going to copy that property path, and then date will be like an H3, I guess. And right here we will say stock data time series daily. How do I get the, how was the full stack tech degree on Team Treehouse? It was fun, dude. I think I learned a lot from that. I give that a lot of credit for helping me get a job, because it made me, they gave me like good looking projects to build. And I think having projects that looked good helped a lot, because like if you build some like, if you like recreate Facebook but it looks like crap, it's cool, but it doesn't have the same effect. Like let's say you like rebuilt Facebook, we didn't use a lot of the CSS they do. So we're gonna console log time series daily data to see what that looks like. Do I need any of this metadata? I do not. So we'll save, and then it'll refresh, and then we broke something. Cannot read property time series data daily of undefined. So that is because this is running. Wait, refresh. Time series daily is not there anymore. Oh, right there. We'll just comment that out for now. So the first time this runs, it's undefined. So we need to say if stock data, then we want to do that. And then in here, we will say stock data, question mark. If there is, we want to render what's going to be inside. And if not, then we want to render just like an H3 that says loading. Except that needs to be inside the JavaScript bracket thingies. What is that? Doesn't need to be there, does it? These are in the wrong spot. That's what I'm doing wrong. And then that needs to go away, and then indent that. What is form complaining about here? Adjacent JSX element should be wrapped in an enclosing tag. Do you want a JSX fragment? So it's got this as its parent though. Does it still needs to be wrapped in one as well? I guess we can just stick that in a div class name. This will be like stock. We'll just call it container. And then down here we will stick a div. Boom. All right, so now that's good. It didn't load. It disappeared. What happened? Because we are using that right there. So that needs to not be there for a sec. That needs to be right here so we can look at our object better. All right, cool. So we have all of the data for that thing usually. Huh, I did not know that. A fragment is just this, right? So we can just do that and then this. And then we're good, huh? Does that's like rendered out as a div though, isn't it? Or is it not? Yeah, cool. Okay, good call. Learned so much from doing these. It's awesome. All right, so we're gonna do I think we need to turn that, I want to turn that into like an array of date objects because I want to be able to use map. Do I want to be able to use map? No, I don't. I don't need to because I only need the first one here. What does that look like? Hey! That gets rid of the date. And I need the date. How do I access the first value? Objects are not in the same order every time, right? Sweet. Alright, so if I just turn, what if I just do object, wait, redo everything? No, it's gone. Object.values on just stock data. Then we just have these two. Is it just object keys? It's that, right? So I'm just trying to make sure I get the date right. So if I just do that, and the object is stock data, time series value, right? Why is there a space there? I don't need a space there. Copy path, and then we'll uncomment that, add the path right there. So now this should get us the date of the first one, I think. Boom. All right, cool. So that's what we need right here. And then what else do we have in here that we're gonna need? So we will have I don't think I need that anymore. So to access this, what is the property path for that? Except we can't hard code that because we'll need that date to be a variable and it changes, because like if you run this in 3 days, it's gonna change. Except why is that one? It does not have today's data. Oh, that's because today's Saturday and the markets are closed. Duh. All right, so I think what we need to do is we're gonna say let actually I think that can just be const, right? So const current date equals this. Right? And then we just save that. So now we have the current date. And now down here, we're not gonna need that form, but we do need open, close, high, low volume. So we will have, how are we gonna do that? It's gonna be like a div times open, close, high, low volume 5. And then in there, can I not use the thing where you just, okay, cool, it was working. And then inside there, we're gonna need a p tag, right? Wait, what? No, do the thing. Okay, there we go. Boom. Open, close, high, low, volume. Boom. And then we'll need another p tag there, and this will be stock data current. No, I guess we should be consistent and keep using bracket notation, huh? Current date. So that will get us the current date, and then I think we can just do open. What did we break there? Cannot read property time series data of undefined. Okay, so that needs to be below our use effect. Is that? Oh, right. We need to do the same thing we did below. So stock data. Then we want it to be that. Else, it's going to be an empty string. I think. That'll break these the first time it runs, though. 1. Open. No, we'll just do that. And then we need to close that. Alright, so now when we refresh, we broke stuff. And that's because we're trying to render an object here. I just need to see the object. Is my key 1 open? It is. Okay, that's gonna be kind of annoying, but we can work with that. So, what's up, Exploration AT? How you doing? How long have we been going for? An hour? Okay. So we've got that. We might not add the styles. We might just build the JavaScript part for this. We're just going to copy that to all these here. And then I think it's just, it changes, right? So we just go 2 high, 3 low, 4 close, 5 volume. Three close, 4 volume. That doesn't seem right. Open, high, low, close, volume, right? 1 open, 2 is high, 3 is low. Oops. Oh god, I'm getting confused. Open, close, high, low, volume. Open, close, high, low, volume. Okay, 3 low. And then high is 2, so that's right. What is close? Close is 4. And then volume. Volume. Boom! Look at that. Got all our data popping up how it's supposed to be. Appreciate that, Exploration. Means a lot, dude. Do it for you guys and for me to learn more code stuff. All right, so we've got that. So we're gonna make a new file called stockdata.css right here. And then we are gonna grab I think I actually do need this to be a div. No, I don't. I can just grab header. No, wait. Stock data. So, except that needs to be a dash because CSS naming conventions. So we'll do stock data div display flex. And then I think that'll put it in. Am I not targeting it right? Probably not. I didn't save. Boom. Interesting. Stock data, div, display should be flex, right? class name, stock data. I'm not importing that CSS, that's what it is. Import dot slash stock data dot CSS. And then we need to put those around it. Do I even need the CSS? Will it recognize that's what it is without it? Oh, no, it will not. Cool, so we need the CSS, boom. Look at that, boom. So it's way off to the side, not where we need it at all. What's your hookin', G Hughes? Not sure what you mean. I think you mean what's up. I'm building a project, dude. What you up to? All right, so we've got most of the data we need here centered. We're gonna style that real quick too. So we'll do header. The background will be purple. We'll fix that in a sec. Display will be flex. Justify content space between. Align items center. And then we will say max. Oh, wait. We don't want to do max, so we'll do padding. Would be 50 pixels. That looks good. Cool. So that'll be our header styles. Yeah, so it's just that header. And then we also need to import header CSS. I don't like that every time I save the CSS, it refreshes and repulls my data. It's not good. I'm gonna use all my API requests. All right, so we got this data, so we need to format that a little bit better, right? So we'll go to stock data, index.js, and then right here we'll do open colon with a space, so they're not right up next to each other. And then we've got loading if the stock data is loading still. And then we need to do a chart too, right? So what are we going to use for chart? So we're going to try to use D3 like Met said to. So JavaScript D3. I have not used D3 before, so this is going to be fun. How do I use this? Link directly to the latest release. Let's check out React D3 because maybe there's something just for React. React D3 library. All right, that looks like what I want to use here. So npm install React D3 library. Where's the documentation? I need to see what kind of charts we have here. Not what I'm looking for. We might just use charts.js because I used that before and just do the basic level 1 build of this project where we only have the line graph. Get started. Oh, actually, okay, we met this. This might work. What kind of charts are they though? Available charts: scatter plot, pie, line, area, bar. Okay, so canvas JS chart. Oh wait, what was it? Candlestick chart? Candlestick chart. This is like the level 2 project we want to build. Yeah, we're gonna try and use this. Let's see here. So try editing the code. So many pop-ups and stuff. No, go away. I don't want that. Wait a minute. One of those charts looked way better, actually. Stock with date and time axis. Ooh, yeah. This is what we want right here. This is what we're gonna use. So don't need that or that, because this one has the volume on the bottom and the candlestick stuff, and you can change the date range. So we'll probably just turn. I don't know. Maybe we can leave that on. I wonder how these are gonna work. I need to look at that more. Click here to edit the code. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So we are just importing those scripts. Can I use this in React though? Yeah, you can use it in React. I know what I'm talking about. Alright, fan needs to go off now. I am cooled down from my run from an hour and a half ago. Alright, so onload function var DPS1, DPS2, stock chart. So we're creating a new chart container here, and setting the theme to light, export enabled. That's the ability to export this right here, I'm assuming. I'm like 5 months into the coding journey, nearly 3 months JS. I just need more JS practice project, etc. Some of this looks like fucking rocket science. Dude, if you just... What I've learned, I'm like 26. What I've learned is that you can do literally anything as long as you're consistent and learn. Like being a doctor, it's hard because of how much and how long you have to study, but you can totally do that. Like, I don't know, it's hard to put into words. So, where are we plugging in the data? Right here, right? Is it using jQuery? I don't want to use jQuery. Alright, you know what, we're gonna take the easy path on this because I need to be done by 12. So React charts. Let's see what comes up here. Canvas is the first one that comes up. Alright, so maybe we will use it. Stock price. This is what we need. That's weird that they're requiring React like that. How do I install this though? Do I do like npm download React chart samples, docs, chart documentation? We're gonna close all of these. Do I do like npm install canvas.js or what? How do I get these in my stuff? Introduction, right? Intro, integrations, React charts. What? I went to line graph already, but it doesn't. Oh wait, there it is. Duh. So I guess I'm doing like npm install canvas.js React. For step-by-step introductions, follow our React integration tutorial. All right, we're gonna check this out. You no longer blah blah blah. No, no, no. Create a React app. We did that. Save canvas.js React files to your app. But where are these? I need these. License. Do I have to get a license? I don't want a license. Stock chart licenses. No. I don't know if this is what we're going to use or not. It's what the other guy used, and it looked really good. No D3. How much CSS? You just turned 22? God, dude. I wish I knew code when I was 22. I wish they like taught this in high school. There's some dude in another Discord I'm in. He's the dude, what did he do? He did something crazy. He like hacked their class's meeting or something and was streaming porn instead of everybody's webcam. He got in trouble for that or something. But I wish I would have learned code in high school. I'd be so much farther ahead if I'd started learning this when I was 16 instead of 24. Or if I'd actually majored in computer science in college instead of marketing. God, that was a waste of time. Don't go to college. How much CSS should I know to be well-paid front-end dev? All of it. You must know all of it to be a well-paid front-end dev. Not really. Not a whole. I mean, it just kind of depends on how your negotiating skills are, how good you are at selling yourself, and what you can build. Like, can you just go to google.com? Can you go to this page and build this within an hour or within 30 minutes? And then just slowly build more complex projects and like get up to where you build canvas.js, a clone of this stuff. All right, I still can't find where I get the files for this. Integration, React. Right, see, so save canvas js.react.js and canvas min to the same within the source folder of your React app. What if I just search for this? Will it come up somewhere? That's true too. Front end's way more than just CSS. You need to know JavaScript as well. But there are a lot of people who don't know anything about code or computers, and you can just find them and be like, hey, I'm going to rebuild your website. Here's the benefits it offers, and blah, 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 blah. Sell them on it, and then as long as you're a good salesperson too, you can convince them to pay you for it. Free code samples, React chart samples. What's in this stuff? Public, SRC. Are they in here? Financial charts. Candlestick chart JS. All right, what does this look like? Unknown publisher. This could potentially harm my computer. So if my stream just randomly stops, it's because I got a virus and my computer's dying. Is this Atom? Why is this in Atom? I still have Atom installed. I need to uninstall that. Is this automatically open in browser? Did it open in browser or no? No, it did not. That's weird. Where are those files? Template, overview, public. All right. Fuck it. We're not using those charts. Oh God, I cursed. You can't do that on YouTube or they demonetize you. I'm sorry. I said bucket, not the other thing. All right, so JavaScript. You know what? GitHub, because I've used some kind of charts before. Where is my Pokedex? I've used it in there. No, I don't want everybody's Pokedex. I want my Pokedex in my repositories. Pokedex, boom, there we go. All right, so we have SRC, we have base stats charts, and then this is what we're gonna use, React chart JS-2, because I don't wanna learn new stuff on stream because it just takes way too long. So we're gonna terminate that batch job. We're gonna do npm install React chart JS-2. And then we are gonna go find that npm repo real quick. When was the last time this was updated? Oh, GitHub, cool. Where's the npm version though? Look at those beautiful little charts. This is what we're gonna make here, guys. Line graph, boom. Is it not on npm anymore? Oh wait, GitHub is npm now, huh? That's like the same thing. When was this updated last? Can you see that on here still? Whatever. All right, this is installed. All right, we are good to go on that. So we're gonna npm start to run our application again. And then we are gonna just grab the data from this thing. Actually, we're gonna grab this whole file and just pull that into our app in chart here. All right, so we're gonna customize this a little bit. Yeah, so we are gonna use a line graph. I'm assuming that's one we have. Maybe I do need to look at those documentations. See, line. There we go, return line. So I'm guessing we just import line graph. One, boom, 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 boom. And then that needs to be capitalized line, cool. And then right here we'll say line, and then data is going to be props. Nope. So that's not what it's going to be. It's going to be Was I using a hook in that file? Why am I using a hook there? Do I ever update that? I think that's useless, huh? Set data is never used. Yeah, that's useless. All right, so how did I pass the data down here? So I think it was coming from app.js probably. No, wait. Base charts is what we pulled it from. App.js. It's in right side. That's where it's coming from, because right side is the chart component. Right, but if you were born into a rich family, you just have a silver spoon in your mouth, everything would be given to you, life would be easy, and you'd be super weak mentally and probably physically, and you'd be doing a lot of drugs, and your life would just suck. It's better to be born on the bottom and then rise to the top, because then you have the strength. All right, so where am I getting PokeNum data? I think that's what I need to pass down to the chart component. Yes, right there. So we're gonna have that is gonna come from our app.js from up here, and that's gonna be on the right side. So we'll just have chart. I think we just close that, and then it's gonna have chart data is gonna be, I think we need to format that data before we send it to the chart, but this is what it's gonna look like. I think test, that's probably the title. Yeah, dude, finance degree plus knowing how to code, you can make bank. Yeah, not at all. Like Google, Microsoft, Apple, I think like most of the big tech companies don't even require you to have a degree to get a job there anymore. So where you're gonna pass. Okay, so I think we're gonna have a function here called setup chart data. And then this is what it's gonna need to return or set up. And then up here, I think we can just do const chart data. And that can just be empty for now. And then we will save that. And then here, so we are gonna get in stock data, we're gonna use what we have right here, except we don't need to select just one because we're gonna need all of the dates. So object.keys, does that give me an array of the dates? It does, because I was accessing that with the 0 index, so that's got to be an array or an array like object. And then, so we can just do, we'll take that, put that here for the labels. Actually, I think we want to probably generate that and then set it to labels. So we'll do let labels equal empty array. And then this will be labels. And then this will be a string. I think we can probably turn that into a string. No, it's not working. Can I not use variable there? Unexpected token. Expected that. What did I mess up there? That's there's no fun in getting boom at bottom. It's like half of your life ends up struggling, and the remaining life you get old. Fuck, well, if you were born rich, you'll have a hot even when you're 15. So I don't need data here, I just need an object here. We'll do let data equal this object, and right here it'll be labels. Perfect. All right, and then test string will be that'll be stock symbol, because I think that is the title. And then data sets. Data will be the closing price for all the days. So what we'll do is, oh, don't need the ones there, but right here we will do this dot map, and we're gonna have a date, right? And then we're gonna do labels dot push date. Does map return an array after it's done? I don't know, we're just gonna push it to labels. And then we are gonna console log labels, because we're gonna make sure that looks correct. And then we are also gonna do we're gonna need that. I think we can do wait. Because when I do object keys and then push that data to labels, if I do the same thing with the closing price and push that to an array, it's not going to be in the same order. So I need, what all can I do? I can do like object keys, object values. I need the dates sorted. I need the whole thing in an array. So instead of this being an object, I need this to be an array with a date with key value pairs. That way, then I'll be good, I think. So I think if we just do, what is it? Is it object dot entries, assign values? What do we have there? Values. What does this give us back? We just need to convert object to array JavaScript. Because you can't map over an object, right? It's got to be like an array, even though technically an array is an object. But whatever. Let's see. What is my diet? It's pretty bad, honestly. I just do intermittent fasting, and with intermittent fasting, you let's say you have your maintenance is 2,300 calories. With intermittent fasting, you only have 8 hours to get that, versus if you don't do intermittent fasting, you have like all day you can eat. So you're gonna keep eating all day, and you could probably just, yeah, you'll eat all day and you'll get way over that, versus if you're eating for an 8-hour period, it's harder to go over 2,300 calories because you'll eat a lot and then you're full. It's just, intermittent fasting is awesome. You make me think of my friend Cole. He majored in computer science. He was one of my roommates, and he's like, that's him. He's like 6 foot and then like 160 or something like that. You can map over objects using 4N. That is exactly what I need. Thank you. So instead of that, we're also going to have let data equal e. We'll say price data equal an empty array. And then right here, we'll do this. And then we'll do, we don't want to, we'll console log it just to see it, but we'll do labels.push. We're going to push the property, because that's going to be the date, and then price data, we want to push the the object property, right? So it's in stock data, date, I guess property. Wait, no, we'll do date. So we need that. So that'll be the individual day, and then we need the closing price, and that was, what number was closing? 4. So this. So we'll put that right there, and then labels is an unknown word. Where's my dictionary? Is that spelled wrong? I don't know. We won't add it. Exactly. Definitely agree with that. All right, is our project working still? It is. So let's refresh, and then nope, it's not actually working. Just kidding. Because chart here, we got to pass data. Except we're not going to do that. We're not going to do let data. It's going to be this. Like that. And then we don't need that there. I don't think we need this console log either, but we do want to console log labels and price data, because I want to see what those look like. And then we're passing chart data. Chart, we're not importing chart, so we need to import chart from components/chart. Save, and then which falls outside of the src directory. Yeah, too many dots there. Refresh. Chart.js is not a thing because I don't think we set that up yet, right? It is a thing. Expected token. What is that? Refresh. What do we got? Brokenness. So we're gonna just return that empty div for now. And we don't want to use that. Now save. Now does it load? No. Unexpected token, exclamation mark. What? I don't need prettier RC. Yeah, dude, as long as you live below your means, you're good. All right. So, does anybody play Supreme Commander? We started playing that in the Discord that I'm in, that get like with my gaming people. That game's really fun. All right, let's see. So what are we doing here? Set up chart data. I think I need to call that here after we get the stuff, right? Why are you breaking? What if I don't import the chart component and don't have the chart component there? Now does it work? Or are you still broke? Hey, you worked for a sec there, I saw it. Cannot convert undefined or null to objects. So stock data, undefined or null. I thought undefined and null were falsy. So this would say false, so I'd do the empty line, no? The word null, the keyword undefined. See, those are false. So cannot convert undefined or null to object. Doesn't make sense that this is running. Am I messing with stock data somewhere? I need to save that, huh? Object.keys, stock data. Oh, is it because I'm over my limit right now? Oh, this is empty. Why is this empty? What is that? That's app.js 37. Those are my console logs here, huh? No, 37 is those. Yeah, so why are those empty? Those shouldn't be empty. So we'll take that out for now. I think it's because that's in there. Oh, nope. Let's do, in our index.js, we're console logging those. If that is inside useEffect, it's scoped in there and we can't access it in the return statement here, right? App.js, save that. Still broke? Not broke. What did we comment out that fixed it? Was the console log breaking it? No, it was charts that was breaking it and we just weren't saving. Oh, gotcha. Dang it. Oh my gosh, dude. Do you get messages on LinkedIn from people in other countries who are like, hey, you can set up an Upwork account, give me access, I'll give you part of the money for it. I get bombarded with those all the time and it's super annoying because it's just spam. All right, let's see here. Let's go back to console logging that and see if anything comes up. Nothing comes up. Oh, okay, I know why that's happening. So we need to do dot then set that up. No, still not. doing it again. We're gonna take those out for now, and then here. Save. Huh. Is this not running? It's running before we have stock data. Why is that running before we get stock data? Should I do it? Wait. I think I should do it like this. And we'll pass data to that as well. And then this gets data, and then stock data will just be data here. Right? Would that work? I think so. All right, so let's not console log that or that now. Got it, because we're using time series daily. I mean, we're not using time series daily, so we need that there. Now it'll work. Except we are out of API requests for the minute, so we'll give it a sec here. Highlight over labels variable. It seems to have an error message. This here. I have this. Did you mean these? Right? If you mean this, I have a plugin that's like a dictionary. Is that how you spell labels, right? Like that's a, am I just spelling that wrong? Is that why it's highlighted? Oh my God, that's how you spell labels? All right, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna do find and replace labels, labels. Yeah, we have labels. All right, fix that, now save, there we go. God, my spelling is just atrocious, dude. Cannot read property 4, close of undefined. Huh. One, why didn't it console log that? Oh right, console log date. So now we can see what that looks like, huh? Or no, it worked this time? Interesting. All right, so we've got date here. Oh, I see. We need to move that up here. No, we can't set it right there. We'll do let data equal data there. Now we're good. No? Refresh. Failed to compile. Data has already been declared. Ah. We need data, time series value, date, and then date is what we're gonna push there, date there, boom. So we refresh, we got it working now, and we have everything sorted finally. Oh my gosh. All right, what are we saying? No, it's labels. Yeah, don't go for junior dev roles. Just go for like anything you're remotely qualified for. Because my thought process is maybe they won't find somebody better than you, and you'll be their best choice, and then they have to get you. So, plus you're smart. You taught yourself how to dev stuff. You can figure it out and learn and grow and get better. No, it's labeled. Yeah, I spelled it wrong. Can't believe I did that. All right, we're up to 11 people, 14 people. Whoa. We're up to 14 people for a sec. It's like the most we've ever had on here. High five, guys. Boom. We're growing, getting big. It's gonna be Josh Fluke's level one day. Probably not, but it's good to dream. All right, so we've got this and we've got this, which is what we need for our chart component. So right here, I think we're gonna do chart data question mark. Then we want to render that. Else we don't want to render that. And we need to import chart. And this is broke now. Boom. Cannot resolve chart. Refresh. Because it can be resolved. And then are we getting that exclamation mark error again? Oh my gosh. I'm not passing data to that properly, is what I'm thinking. All right, so we got React Charts JS2 update, npm install, donut chart. So we got data. Does it say? It doesn't tell me what data needs to look like yet, right? Component did mount. No, I don't want to use that stuff. I want to use hooks and use effect. Component will mount. This isn't looking too good. Oh, and it doesn't really say how I need to pass the data, huh? Or like what it should look like. I am 100% introvert, man. I hate almost everyone. I hate talking to people. I'm an old person on the inside. I just want to work out and throw on music that's not the same song for 2 hours and code. And get on Tinder and meet attractive females, hopefully. And eventually get to where I have decent social skills in person and go out and talk to girls in person. No, I'm just kidding. I'm decent with females. I went on a date last night with this girl. Oh my gosh, she was so attractive. She looked like Nina Dobrev from the Vampire Diaries. God. That's not the same song. You mean like your stream? Yeah, I mean like the song that's been playing for like the past 2 hours. I don't know if you guys can you guys hear the music, or is it too quiet? Yeah, dude, it's a good time to learn how to be a dev. Yeah, most people are annoying in real life or online too. Like there's some people who are annoying online too. Also, if you ever email someone or if you email me and you have questions, don't email me and say, hey, I have some questions. Can I ask you questions? Just email me with the questions, because that eliminates a step. Like, I'll answer your questions. I might not be in a timely manner at all, because I'm awful at communicating back to people, but it'll happen eventually. All right, back to this thing. So we need to figure out how to pass what data format this needs the stuff in, right? So I just I play this song over and over again because I don't want stuff, like, I don't want to get copyright striked or like play music that's copyrighted and then my stream's demonetized. Not that that matters with how small it is right now, but what is that? Oh my gosh. The scroller is cool with all those tabs, but like you can't even see what all your tabs are, really. That's crazy. That's so small. Or so many. I thought I was bad. I break it down. I just, like, whenever one of them gets full, I open up a new thing and just start opening tabs in a new browser. So I'll have like 4 or 5 Google Chromes going down here, and then each one will have like 10 tabs open in it. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I need that, actually. That's my app. I don't need that. Let's try this. React charts.js 2. What comes up again? What is the get.io? Gosh, dude, I couldn't function like that. That's crazy. Is there documentation on this or anything? I don't want to view it on GitHub. Introduction chart.js documentation. Let's see. It's basically this, so I could probably, this is probably still what I need to use. Where is a line chart? That's what we're using, right? Line, cool. So data property of a data set line can be passed in 2 formats. So we can have an array. Okay, so a line chart is an X and a Y coordinate, right? So the X coordinate would be the date. The Y coordinate would be the price. I want to see what it looks like here. Like, is the first one February and the next one's like 59? I guess so. Okay, data needs to be passed like that. What else do we need in here? Fill show line border, point styling, general. Okay, so this is what we need for line graph. We don't need a label like a bar graph has. Gotcha. So we don't. Well, let's. What is the CTX? Is that the data? I wonder. And how do I title it? I want to pass my data like this, right? So my data needs to have, I need to basically merge those arrays. Yeah, dude, gotta help the other self-taught developers. You're moving from recruitment to coding at 32. Part of the reason is that your life is a lot more stressful when dealing with human beings. That's a fact. Yep, true, 100%. That's another reason I like code, right? Like, I don't want to be client facing. I don't want to have to deal with customers. Customers are annoying. What's up, Lakshan? I guess, maybe? I don't know. All right, so it's been 2 hours. So I think I might take a break and then finish this tomorrow morning, because all we have left to do is set up the chart on the right side, make the functionality for you or being able to input a stock ticker symbol and pull the data, and then we have to style it. So that'll probably take about another hour or two after I figure the stock charts out, like how to pass the data correctly. I'll probably figure that out in my spare time today. And then tomorrow we'll do the rest of it. So look in the description if you come hang out in the Discord and be friends and talk tech and stuff. I'm doing a resume review video tomorrow too. So that's coming up. And then I will probably do a Udacity nanodegree review video after that. And then I'm not sure what's up after that. I'm building a landing page this weekend for people who are interested in the Project Archive site. So like the monthly projects, I've got an archive of all those. So come hop in the Discord. I'm gonna make an announcement about that later. And I think that's about it. So let me know if you have any questions in Discord. Probably the best place to hit me up. And I will see you guys next time. Or tomorrow, actually. Yeah. Peace.